morning we're talking about the armor of God. Now in life, we know that we're going to have many battles and things to go through. So God tells us to have correct armor on. And so we're going to talk about that from the book of Ephesians. It talks about the armor of God. Now, we see soldiers in battle, they have a helmet. Did you put this on? Okay, and then stand up. Yeah, all right. Well, you didn't know. And so that's the helmet. So the Bible talks about the helmet of salvation. You and I need the helmet of salvation to protect us. Okay? It also talks about the belt of truth. So let me stand up with the belt of truth on. Okay? So let's put this on. And he also has, here, step forward this way. He also has the sword here, but we'll talk about having the belt of truth on first.
Does that have any more notches?
Yeah, we'll have to tighten it up a little bit. So he has the belt of truth. And then, would you hold the sword? The sword is the Word of God. You and I need the Word of God to fight our battle. Whatever we do in life, however we respond to anyone, should be always from the Word of God. And if we do that in life, and that be our guide, that be our direction, we'll win. This morning we talked about if sinners entice thee, don't consent. So where do we get that? From the Bible. It tells us to love our enemies. And sometimes if we don't read the Bible, we don't pay attention to the Word of God, we want to kick our enemies, and that's not what God intended for us. Another thing it talks about there is having the shield. See? Okay, you want to hold up the shield? The shield of faith. Now if you have, turn it around the other way, so stand up, okay? Stand up just a little bit right there. So the shield of faith. Faith is what? Faith is believing God, even though you can't see God, but believing God. Here, just stand this a little bit. So we must believe by faith that Jesus is God who came down from heaven to save man. That's the most important thing that we can do, is put our faith and trust in God. You can't see God, but it's much easier to believe in God and that He came down from heaven to save us than to believe in that the monkey made you. The devil will tell you the monkey made it. So let's remember to have the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, the shield of faith, the belt of truth, and then what the other one is. Our feet shod with the preparation of the gospel. That means we should be ready to share our faith in Jesus, that we have in Jesus Christ when we trust in Him. So the most important thing is, in life, if you're going to win in life, you need to have the helmet of salvation, the belt of truth, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God, and the shield of faith, and our feet shod with the preparation of the gospel. So remember, put all your faith and trust in Jesus Christ. Let Him give you the joy and peace that only comes from above. And then you will begin to enjoy life to its fullest.